Hello, and welcome to a playthrough of Quetzalcoatl versus Zeus for Masters of Myth. We wanted to make this video to give everyone an opportunity to see two fairly experienced players play through a game so you could see how the game is played. We'll try to give you an insight to our thoughts and strategies as we play it out, and we'll explain how the game is played a little bit while we go through. If you want to know everything about the game, we have our full rules linked below. And if you're a little too impatient for that, we have our one-page rules, which should give you everything that you need to know in order to play a game of Masters of Myth if you are playing with someone who already understands the rules. If not, please reference the full rule guide. So without any further ado, Zach, do you want to roll us off and get us going?
Let's get to getting. Oh, of course.
That's a 1.
Immediate 1, by the way.
That's a 4.
That's sure as a 4, Michael.
All right, let's kick us off.
Let's set that aside for now.
Yes.
That's a nice one. I like this one.
Okay. So on my turn, use my God ability to gain 1 devotion. I will then spend 2 for Clear the Skies. Do you have any fleet in your hand, sir?
I sure don't.
Oh, that's a bummer. Well, I don't have any fleet either, so it was worth the gamble. Wanted to see if you had anything that would might be a little disruptive.
Well, remember, gambling addictions can be helped at certain hotlines that I don't remember the number of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't just, why?
Get to getting, come on.
So I'm gonna spend 4 for Ennio.
Oh, of course.
And after that, I think that'll be my turn.
Fair enough. So it's going to go to the top of my turn. So I will... on this one, I'm going to pop open, keep the sun burning. I'm going to use my God ability to heal 1. I'm going to pay 2 sacrificial lambs out. And then I'm also going to play out an Atomies. 2, 3.
Nice.
So really good opening.
Strong start.
Very strong start. Yes.
So this is a great opportunity to explain how start of turn mechanics work. So we start, as far as start of turn triggers, we have damage triggers, we have healing triggers, and then finally you do any other trigger. Because Keep the Sun Burning is a damage trigger, I have to resolve that first. Either I take 2 damage, or I can not take it and sacrifice a creature. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to sacrifice Ennio.
You could?
Yes, I could, but I won't. So, on my turn, I'm going to use my God ability to gain 1 power. Or devotion, not power. Come on, Michael. Get it together. I'm going to spend 1 for Divine Swan. Get that guard up. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be attacked next turn. I am then going to spend...
Maybe you're going to be attacked. Maybe you'll be attacked.
Spend 4 for Revitalizing Rain. You can... And then I will spend another 4 for a Torrent of Lightning to deal 3 damage to all your minions.
Oh, that's not great.
I will then move to my attack set. I will have Ennio attack you. When she attacks, she gets +2 power, so she'll be 6 damage. Nice. And that'll be it.
Yep.
At the start of your turn, I'll gain 1 devotion.
And I will lose 2 because I have no targets to sacrifice. Let's get some sacrifice targets. We're going to be aggressive here with the sacrificial lamb.
As we know, it is a truly aggressive play to play out the sacrificial lamb because it costs nothing. You know, it's really a strong
And
open.
then the slightly less aggressive move of 3 Atomies.
Nice.
Get a pretty beefy front line going. I'm going to take 9 for that. Down to 16.
Now, this will probably hurt a little bit if he can pull it off. If he can pull it off.
If we can pull it off. So, I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack with my Atomies. I have to attack your guard first.
Yep, and because when Atomies attacks, it gets +1 power. It'll survive the hit, and this one will die.
And then after that, I will swing these 2. Or start with
1 at a time.
1 at a time. 1 into your face.
Okay, 1 hits my face, so that'll be 4 damage.
And I will swing this one at Ennio.
Wise move. It will, well, both of them will die.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Tragically, as tragic as it may be, they die.
Then I will pass turn.
Awesome. So it's going on to my turn. I'll give you guys another peek at my hand.
Unfortunately, Michael, you don't have a minion to sacrifice.
Yes, so I will take 2 damage and then gain 1 back using my Revitalizing Ring. And then I will use my God ability again to gain it up.
So it's almost as if.
It's almost as if nothing happened. I'm going to spend 4, open this up with a Torrent of Lightning.
Again?
To deal 3 damage to each of your minions. They can all go bye-bye.
Okay. Just getting annoying.
I will then spend 1.
Why do you have all the perfect cards?
For Perseus. And then 3 for Dionysus, which he has the ability at the start of my turn, I gain 2 devotion. And I can pay 2 to make a so a minion cannot attack until the start of my next turn. After that, we'll spend 2 to clear the skies. You got any fleet in your hand?
I'm going to play him out because I can fleet him at any time. I'll fleet out the 2 Harpy Eagles for guards.
Perfect. So the idea behind Clear the Skies is either you dump it or you have to play it. In this case, Zach feels that it is the best for him to play out his Harpy Eagles now, which I can't really fault him for. It's probably a good play.
These, by the way, best bird. Let's throw it up to the camera real quick. We have a poll up currently of what the best bird is. This is by far the front runner right now, and we're going to keep it that way.
Currently, there's a 3-way tie for first place. Don't let him say it's the front runner. This is also one of the best birds.
Garbage.
Divine Swan. Currently, I think at time of recording has 1 to vote. But don't leave it out there. It is still in the running. I'll take a riskier move, and I'll play Pandora's Box out too. Then we'll go to my combat and have Dionysus kill one of your birds.
Fair enough.
I will also use Dionysus' ability to spend 2 so that this bird cannot attack until the start of my next turn.
That's fair.
All right, with that, I will end my turn. At the start of your turn, I will gain a devotion using Revitalizing Ring.
And then I will not sacrifice my Harpy Eagle.
You sure you don't want to get rid of it?
Correct. I'm going to play out Talak.
Talak. Do you want to tell us what Talak does, Zach?
He's got 2 abilities. At the start of my turn, I gain 2 devotion, and then I can pay 2 to deal 2 to an enemy minion. There's a surprise, too, that's going to help us there. Then I'm going to snuff out your Pandora's Box.
In response, I'm going to spend 2 to lightning bolt you. As far as resolves go, the lightning bolt will resolve.
So,
You'll take the damage, and then that'll resolve.
yes.
So you still get rid of my box.
But I do take 3 damage.
Yep, and your turn then does immediately end.
Yes, technically the game is over. But wait! It's not.
In any other game.
In any other game.
It may be, what one may argue, lesser games.
Lesser games.
The game would be immediately over. But in Masters of Myth, when you get reduced to 0 devotion for the first time, you flip your God card over and have a second chance and an ability to come back. So Zach's turn ends, but now it is my turn. At the start of my turn, I gain 2 devotion from Dionysus. I gain 1 devotion from my Revitalizing Ring.
But will you sacrifice?
Will I sacrifice? No.
Fair enough.
So these will cancel. So if I were doing that correctly, to clear that up, I would have had to take the damage first because damage does affect, then the healing does. Thank you, Zach, for reminding me. So in an instance in which I only had 2 life left, I would actually die before my healing would save me.
Or you would have to sacrifice.
Or I would have to sacrifice. But in this case, no. So, I might spend 4 for a second Revitalizing Rain. And then, you know what? Nah, this stuff, not as helpful this turn. That's okay. So we'll go to my attack step. Dionysus will attack your Harpy Eagle and kill it. I guess I didn't need the 2. I didn't think you were going to play Talak out. And then that will be the end of my turn.
All right. So technically, I would take damage first.
Yep.
So I'm going to take the 2 sun damage instead of sacrificing Talak. Then I'll heal back up to 20, which is going to be half our what we started at. And then I also have a +2 healing from Talak. We'll do that too.
Also, because it's the start of his turn, I gain 2 because of Revitalizing Rain.
He does. I'm going to play out a Sacrificial Ram. I'm also going to play out an Eagle's Altar.
And it is distinct from the Sacrificial Ram,
Lamb.
to make it very clear.
It's Lamb and Ram. I also play out a... Oh, sorry. This relic goes over here. A Let Them Eat Corn. which is a ritual that'll help us later.
Okay, I'm going to do a what is called a pro gamer move. I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to lightning bolt the sacrificial ram before you can sacrifice it to the Eagle's altar to blow up one of my guys.
You hate to see it.
I will take 2 damage somewhere.
I'm going to blow up Perseus.
Yep, that's fair. But it does prevent you from being able to do shenanigans that would further disrupt me.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if that was the correct play, but I wanted to give it a shot.
I'm going to gain 1 for my God ability, and then I will deal 4 to Michael, put him down in death state.
Perfect. So the 4 will hit me. I will go down to 0. Do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I am good.
You don't want to sacrifice to lock the Eagle's altar?
Believe it or not, no.
So I'll hit 0. I will flip my card over. Then at the start of my turn, I will choose to take the 2 damage because I can't have my devotion total dropped. Then I will gain my 20 devotion to get back up. Now I'm back up to 20. I will gain 2 for Revitalizing Rain. Oop. And then 2 from Dionysus. So, on my turn, I'm going to spend 1 for a Divine Swan. We love our swans around here. Again, make sure to vote in the poll. I'm going to spend 3 for Artemis. She is unaffected by damage when she's attacking, and when she attacks, she gets +1 power until the end of the turn. And then going to spend 3 for Olympic Strength, putting it on Artemis. And then, because I'm feeling a little ballsy, I'm going to spend 3 and put Olympic Strength on Dionysus. I will then move to my attack. I will swing Dionysus at you for 3, doubled to 6.
So he really likes to attack eagles. So he really hates birds.
So he's the eagle dies.
Unfortunate.
And then Artemis
is going to go back to your hand.
Okay, nice. So Artemis will go back to my hand.
I'm going to whip it back, because this is a fleet card, as well as the Harpy Eagle. You can play that in his turn as well.
Okay, so Artemis is back in my hand. These Olympic Strengths will go away. Olympic Strength doubles the power of a minion, to describe that. You got 3 cards left because you played 2 of them?
I do.
I'll play Artemis back out. Even though I can't attack with her, it'll be nice to have her out if I need her. And then I will... I won't spend 1. That'd be silly. I will then end my turn.
All right.
At the start of your turn, I gain 2 devotion.
And I also gain 2 devotion. I'm also going to gain another devotion for... I'm sorry, I take 2 devotion, then I heal 2 devotion because to lock, and I also going to gain 1 for my God. I'm going to hold off on my God ability for now. Because I have 2 God abilities.
Yes, you do have 2 God abilities.
I'm going to pay 2 for a Sacrificial Ram. Another 1 for Let Them Eat Corn. Another copy of Let Them Eat Corn. And then we're going to go into it. So I'm going to use Sacrificial Ram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sacrifice it to Eagle's altar.
Yep.
To blow up Artemis.
Okay.
And then he's going to do 2 damage directly to you. And then Talak will blow up your swan.
He's going to attack into it?
I'm going to attack into it.
You sure you want to do it?
Yes.
Okay. What else would you like to do? You have the...
I'm going to pass. So when I pass, this corn will proc, and I will gain 3 devotion.
Yep.
And then I will use my God ability to heal 1, because I didn't know if I was going to use that one or the other one.
Right.
And I'm going to pass turn after that.
Cool. So it's now my turn. At the start of my turn, I gain 2 from Dionysus. I gain 2 from Revitalizing Rain.
But will you take the 2 for Keep the Sun Burning or lose Dionysus? Fair enough.
I will then spend 1 for a Swan.
So many swans.
I think that might be my last one. I think I've played all of my Swans. I'm going to spend 1 to grab a Lightning Bolt. Put it into my hand. I'll be a little ballsy. I'll spend 3 to put Olympic Strength on Dionysus. I will then move to my attack. I'll have Dionysus attack you for 6.
He really doesn't like birds.
Wow.
He really doesn't like
What are you going to
birds.
do? Okay, so that bird's dead. Dionysus is still out. So that'll be the end of my attack. So I'll be in my second main. So I'll spend 2 using his ability. So Talak cannot attack until the start of my next turn.
Very, very smart.
Then I'll spend my 2 to hit you with lightning bolt. For 3. And then I will drop. I drew 3 dark skies. And there really wasn't a big point in playing it. And then I'll gain 2 at the start of your turn. Will you sacrifice or will you take the damage? Or I guess it just kind of
I'm going to net
nullifies.
0 because I'm going to take 2, gain 2, and then I'm going to gain 1 with my God ability. And another, throw another Let Them Eat Corn out. Unfortunately, Talak cannot attack. So I'm going to pass turn. This corn will proc, and I will gain 3 devotion.
All right, how many birds does this man have left? At the start of my turn, I will choose to take the 2 damage. Actually, yeah, I'll gain 2 from Dionysus. Gain 2 from Revitalizing Rain. So we're up at 8. I'll move to my attack. I'll have Dionysus attack you for 3.
He's going to go back to your hand.
Okay. I will then spend 1 to get a lightning bolt.
Oh no. I don't like your lightning bolts.
You know what? That's fair, because lightning bolts sting.
I'm assuming I'm going to take that to the face.
So, I'm going to spend 2 for a lightning bolt.
Yeah. To me or to Lau?
To you. And then I'm going to spend 2 for a lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's it.
Good game.
That's-
That was close. The birds were definitely the heroes. Yeah, that was a tough one. Always you have to be careful with lightning bolts. With Zeus and with Quetzalcoatl, you really do need to be wary of the birds. I will say after this game, I have just a little bit more respect for the Harpy Eagle.
I think you should.
And, I think everyone should. Even though, we are a little competitive over which bird is best, we do have the poll to settle that debate again. It is in the link. Please vote. There is no really a wrong answer for which bird is best, because they are all very good.
There's a right answer, but there's no wrong answer.
He believes there is a right answer. Again, if you have any questions, you can please reference our rules, which will be linked in the description. One-page rules is linked there as well. If you want to purchase the Quetzalcoatl versus Zeus, please, you can follow in the link. There's another link in the description, or you can go to www.yourclosegaming.com/shop. But we'll have a link that goes directly to the page where you can purchase Quetzalcoatl versus Zeus. We also, if you are watching this video before December 7th, 2022, we have a $5 discount on the complete set, so make sure you get that before it's gone. Not the complete set, the discount.
We'll get the complete set. It's still going to be there no matter when you buy it, but I'm just throwing it out there.
Next week we'll be doing Ra versus Odin, so you guys can enjoy that. But until next time, thank you very much for watching.
Next week for you, but today.
Yeah, today for us. Where we're recording
right
it
now.
in like 5, literally right after this. The decks are over.
They're right there.
And,
I'm literally just going to slide this over.
Stop the